How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Yeah, how are you?
Excellent, mate. Excellent. So 20 pounds down.
Yeah. I really didn't expect it to be like that. I think generally we're kind of just used to like fatness, really, and so yeah, I didn't think I was carrying that kind of weight around with me. So that's a surprise.
Give everyone a bit of context. So what was your starting weight, and how much do you weigh now? 12, exactly 12 weeks later.
So I started at around 80 kilos. I didn't weigh myself on the first day. I just because I knew I was on an upward trajectory, so I almost
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
face it. Um, and then when I weighed myself on the 70.5 kilos, that's yeah, just under 10 kilos, and as you say,
Nine,
20 pounds
nine,
in total.
9.5 kilos. Brilliant. It's an amazing result. Where do you want to take it now? Like, are you happy with the way you are, or is there more to do, or what's the kind of the goal now?
What I want to do is if anything, I want to slightly build up my weight, but kind of in a
Muscle.
healthier yeah, muscle, basically in
Yeah.
a healthier way.
What was the game changer? Because I know you've tried different things before, but you've come into the coaching, and to be fair, you followed everything that I showed you. You stuck to the diet, the training, and it's actually quite simple once you get going. But what was the thing in the program that actually made the difference? What was the game changer for you, Jonathan?
So the game changer really was the fact that it was packaged in a program, because I think I'd probably heard everything, every individual element that you told me
Yeah, no
from
doubt.
various YouTube channels and books and like all sorts of stuff. But actually, it's when it's all put together, and you go, right, that is it. Just do that, and so I just did that, and it worked. The problem I probably had was the drip of information from different sources, and trying to put it together in a way that works, or you focus on one thing more than others, or you get the balance wrong or something like that, and it just didn't work it just didn't work. But having the program as a package was really kind of what helped.
What did you enjoy the most in the program? Was it the group coaching, or was it the modules, or the one-to-one stuff? What was your best part for you?
At the risk of sounding like a complete anorak, what I really liked was my fitness pal, and really understanding the kind of what makes food, right? So understanding the macros. There's so much kind of Chinese whispers that goes on also in the kind
Mhm.
of fitness world, and they say, got to focus on your protein. Lentils are protein, meat's protein, right? But actually, if it's also other things, and it's understanding those three macros and like plugging the stuff into MyFitnessPal, and really seeing how it clocks up and works, and then kind of making a meal out of that, making that I can eat, was really interesting. I think I said to you on one of my emails that it's really invigorated my interest in food, and
Yes, you
I
said,
like
yeah.
that challenge of I've got to hit this amount of protein today. How do I work that? How do I achieve that within the confines of uh, you know so much carbs and so much fat, and
Yeah.
all the other nutrients to go into food? I find that really interesting.
It's simple as this. If you follow the plan, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it was one of my first questions where we had off when I the kickoff call, and I
Yeah.
said, Gav, are you going to tell me what I have to eat? And you said no. I was like, oh, brilliant. Okay, that was the tipping point where I thought, right, I'm going to give this guy a go.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely worked for me, because, as you say, once the program's finished, if you've just been told to eat this, eat that, you're going to
Yeah.
get bored and you're going to go off it. But actually, understanding the mechanics and the of food is actually the thing that's going to live with me, into the future. If I want a slice of cake at the end of the day, and it does take me over what I should, what the budget is for that day, if you like, I know that either I've accounted for it the day before, or I can account for it tomorrow. And you see,
Absolutely.
I'm in control of it, and I understand it enough to be in control of it. Whilst if you've got a meal plan, you don't know what you're supposed to take out or add in or
Right.
whatever the next.
Obviously, you've lost the 20 pounds. but what are the benefits of losing that? Because it's not just weight on the scales. What would you say that you've got? What has that 20-pound weight loss given you in your life?
So it's encouraged me and helped me be much more active. I can do things now so much easier than I could do, 6 months ago. I like going for long walks, but I can do the same walk with kind of a fraction of the effort. It's really awesome, really. I feel much more self-confident, kind of just happier in myself, and I just feel healthier by any way that I could measure happiness and health. It's all contributed towards that.
So what would you say to anyone that was thinking of joining the program? What would be your advice to them?
I would say, don't be proud, and just accept that if it's not worked to date, you can get the help and advice to make it work in the future. I think that's the simplest thing I could say.
Well, look, Jonathan, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to do this. I know not everyone wants to, so thanks a lot. I'm glad that you've lost the 20 pounds. It's been a great result. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks so much, Gav.